Alright. Another little area. This one's particularly tricky. So I have to use the eye-searing Thermg. Yeah, we can see dudes. Now that's a mushroom. That's a dude.
Who's that?
Nobody home. Nobody home. No one's here. Yep. See? It's all good. We're all Gucci. Oh, hey there, buddy. Yep. Oh, did you see something there, buddy? I saw there's like a delicious fruit up there that I kind of want to get, but... yeah. There we go. Where was that? Oh, was there not a delicious fruit in the tree? Maybe not. Want more snakes then. I think there's a couple areas of this. Maybe it's just one long area. I tend to sort of forget, but nice thing they do here. Yes, these plants. I'll give you different medicines. That gives us the cold medicine. We don't really need that. Don't remember. I'm over here. Disinfectant. Where are you, Eva? I forgot. She sometimes can't see me. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. By the way, you do this with the triangle button. Kind of similar to MGS2, but again, you don't have to literally hold her hand. You know... I know. Here. Have a bird E. Yeah? You like it? That's good. Glad she's a fan of the whistling thrush. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, I like this a lot more than the Emma sequence. Like a lot, because you know the whole survival thing does a good job of conveying that. Also, I don't feel like I'm being too held back by Eva. I think it actually creates an interesting gameplay experience instead of being, you know, mildly annoying at best and infuriating at worst. It's actually kind of cool, and it is making me want to be a little sneakier. I think we're pretty good. Yep. Oh. Oh. Oh, there were lots of boys. How were there that many boys? Well, since they see us, let's just choose to reduce the damage we're taking. I know, Eva. There's a lot happening right now. Wish I had consecutive CQC. That mechanic wouldn't have been invented until 1974. Hello. I know. Alright. Alright, we took care of him. You know, I looked behind us, too. I looked in that direction. I know, you're so tired. And I didn't see any dudes, so they're pretty well camouflaged. Here. Slurp on my snake, Eva. Oh, look, it's cold. We got a little cold breath. Misty, too. It's another one of those areas. I don't think it's quite as nice looking as the, Hey. As the waterfall area, but it's still quite nice. And you don't spend a lot of time here, so, Hey, come on. Come on. You usually would just tranquilize her and carry her through. I've done that before. It works surprisingly well. But I want it to be a little, you know, play the game a little correctly.
Come on, Snake.
Ah, a little Metal Gear theme leitmotif there. Hey, that beautiful lake effect absolutely gets destroyed if you try and play the game at a higher resolution because it's resolution dependent.
It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
I think it was also pretty broken in the HD collection as well. I remember it looking a little worse than this. Yeah, I think they did actually fix it for the Master Collection, yeah. Oh, nope, it still breaks when it zooms in. But I think it does look better than it did before. This flower field was not there before. It is magic. A lot of magic in this game. This I also thought was magic for the longest time. I was like, what just happened? Did someone go Super Saiyan? But, no. She fired another Davy Crockett. Well, I guess she fired her first Davy Crockett, but the second time we've seen one fired. Anyway, she's doing a really cool poetic speech. I should probably shut up.
Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss, why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies.
Oh, we know all about the foibles of politics in the modern age.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty ridiculous, yeah.
Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it.
About that. It's complicated.
Along with the the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along.
We see, boss, let's be hypothetical here. Let's say we had, like, two different countries, and clowns were in charge of both of them, but not like funny clowns, not like funny haha clowns.
So then what is an enemy?
I think the enemy is the clowns,
Is there
boss.
such a thing as an
I think we need to take out the clowns with CQC.
There is no such thing, and never has
Clown
been.
quilling
And the
Quombat.
reason is that our enemies are human beings like us.
No, this, I do genuinely love this speech, though. It's very pertinent, and it, yeah, no, she is right.
Be made whole again.
Like, yeah,
The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose.
there is no
And
such
with the
thing as a
Colonel's
timeless
money,
enemy.
I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the
Politics are
Congress,
fickle, and they change, and, you know,
They are my family.
whoever's in charge changes. She even said this
I may
to,
no longer be able to bear children,
Snake at the beginning of the game.
but I still have a family.
You know, when she was like, who do you follow? And he's like, I follow the orders of the president. And she's like, well, what about when the president's term is
It
up?
was November 1st,
You gonna follow the next guys?
1951.
What if they're the exact opposite of the
I
prior
was in the
guy?
Nevada desert, participating in atomic testing.
It's very interesting having this game come out when I was
The name
in
Nevada is
early
derived
high
from
school,
Spanish, covered in
and we
snow
were
and
learning about the
ice.
Cold War. It was fun. I did really good
And
in
smelled
history
exactly
class
what I
during that
saw
time.
In that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll.
Yep.
That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike.
Our junk don't
We're
work.
both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of
Nope.
old age. We have
Especially
no
not me.
option.
Ooh, some funny things. Hey, look, this picture of Snake there. He's going to be clean shaven. Look at that. Rare,
In
clean shaven,
1960,
naked Snake.
I saw a vision
Still
of
had the mullet,
ideal
though.
future.
Kind of wish he had the short
in
hair. I
space.
think that would have been funny.
3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit.
Life is like a
This
box of
came as a
chocolates.
huge
Oh, no.
shock to the
It's
United
not exactly
States.
what she's saying
In
here, but, you know.
response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets.
Monkey mention.
The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history
Of
books.
course not.
I could see the planet as it appeared from space.
Little
That's when
acoustic
it
version of
finally
Snake Eater there.
Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that.
Yeah, no.
But the
No,
Earth
you're
itself
correct.
has no boundaries. No east, no west, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race,
Yep.
only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth.
Well, there's like 3/4 of this century
A
left.
world without
Hopefully,
communism or capitalism,
hopefully
that is the world I wanted to
we'll
see.
get there. I do genuinely hope we'll get.
But
Hey, who
reality
knows? They're
continued to
re-releasing this
betray you.
game. You know, maybe everyone will play it and it'll open their eyes. I don't know, maybe.
In
Or I,
1961,
as the case may
I was
be.
sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos.
Again, you know, Metal Gear had
It was part of a CIA-sponsored
irreparable,
under the guise of taking Cuban
uh,
exiles back to their country.
I don't know if you'd call it damage, but it certainly,
But the
you know,
US government had
skewed
treated
the way I view the
Our
world.
weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending.
Corin has made a cameo
I was
appearance,
driven from
and
the surface world, and I went
he
underground.
is falling asleep.
Then, 2 years ago, I
Maybe
faced
if we were in the
my
monkey
old
mode, it
comrade
would
in
excite him.
battle. He was my friend, but one of us had to die. I was left
Hey,
with
look.
no choice.
Yep. I mean, we kind of knew that
The
was
sorrow gave
the
his
sorrow.
life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wiseman's Committee.
Wiseman's Committee. Wiseman's Committee.
Marked
Remember
the
that?
end of the philosophers.
From MGS2?
But the last of the original members died in the
Died in the
1930s.
1930s, remember? Otacon said they
After
died
that,
about 100
the
years ago.
organization began to run out
Yep,
of
that was
control,
basically just
and
really
the
old
Wiseman's
information
Committee
that the
degenerated into a mere
Patriots
shell
had.
of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself.
Become more itself.
That's how they operate.
So basically,
Sacrifices
yeah,
of war,
we didn't get a lot of
especially
answers about the
violence.
Patriots
This
in
shift leads to
MGS2,
renewed conflict
but we're
and
kind
recurring
of getting
triggers in the
answers
next war.
here that
Like a nuclear chain
the
reaction,
Patriots
each
and what,
conflict sparks
you know,
countless
when the
others,
colonel was
forming
like,
an
oh, we
endless
formed
web
layer
that
by
will
layer
continue
in the
on
crucible
for
of the
eternity.
White House as our primordial soup.
Do you
I knew
understand
Barney
what
the
I'm saying,
dinosaur,
Snake? By
etc.
consuming me and you,
This is kind of trying to explain what that meant, is that the Patriots were born from the ideas of the philosophers.
I
So,
was one of them.
you know,
You see, I am the last.
it's
remaining
not so much
child
that they
of
were
the
literally
philosophers.
like some weird
But
prehistoric
after
being
you
or
revealed the
whatever.
truth,
It's basically,
my
yeah, no,
father
it's
was
just the
held
ideas
by
that get
that
passed
same
down
shapeless,
generation to
formless
generation.
organization.
And they
my
warp
father
and
isn't
change
the
with the
only thing
times and...
philosophers have taken from me.
Oh? What else did they take
In
from you?
June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy.
Yeah?
We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father.
Oh.
I gave birth on the field of battle.
About 20 years ago?
A beautiful baby boy.
Who would be about 20 years old
My
right
child
now in
was snatched away from
1964? Who could
by the
that be?
philosophers.
It's not Snake. He's about 29. Can you think who maybe she might be referring to? That we've seen, who is her son and the son of the sorrow?
This is proof that I was once a mother.
Oh.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks for listening to me. I feel content.
Oh.
Snake. Commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place.
That's a... Yeah, those are
If
high
you can
stakes.
beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time.
You've got your magic gun.
Make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me.
Well, it's boss time. And I'm pretty sure she's going to shoot at me immediately.